Hello everyone, welcome to yet another live Q&A. We'll wait for another couple of minutes and let people join. I can see so far nobody has joined, so if you join and if you've already joined, because sometimes the count of number of viewers it takes time to reflect. So if you have already joined and it's still showing me 0, in that case, if you're listening to me or if you're hearing me, feel free to post your queries, comments, chats in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to take them one by one. And if you're hearing a lot of background noise, do let me know. I have kept both the windows open, so maybe because of that you might be hearing some noise. If noise is too much, I will close the windows, and hopefully that should resolve the issue. But if my audio is clear, if you don't have any problems hearing me, in that case I would like to keep the windows open, because if I close them it will be little hot inside, so that's why I have kept the windows open. It's a lovely sunny day today. Well, I should open this one as well. There we go. Nice and sunny. The audio is alright. Thanks, Rupa. Let's wait for a couple of more minutes. It's already 3 minutes in. If nobody joins, then we call it a day. We'll keep it very short. But if someone joins, then as always, I'll be more than happy to take the questions. Last week, or maybe last to last week, I was trying to set up this live Q&A from my laptop, but then it did not work. The thing is, when I set up live stream from my laptop, I get a lot more other functionalities, like I can put a poll or something, but when I do it from my tab, I don't have that functionality. I cannot put any kind of poll, so that's why I was trying to do it using my laptop. But because of some reason, the web app is not letting me do it. I think there was some bug. I couldn't try it today, but I will try it maybe after this live Q&A and see if it is working. If it works, then hopefully I'll be able to do it for next week. But then the problem is the camera of the laptop is not that great. It's just a simple webcam, which is of not very good quality, whereas the video from my tab comes really good. So yeah, there's always a trade-off, isn't it? So we'll see. Well, I see we have a couple of more people joined the live Q&A, so I will give another 30-40 seconds, and if you have any queries, questions, feel free to post it in the chat. If not, then we'll keep this live Q&A short, and you can enjoy your weekend. But I wanted to cover one topic today, so I'll just talk about that. And if someone joins, well and good. If not, then I will cover the same thing again in next live Q&A. So there was this question on Quora that why all the senior developers ask their junior developers to not use Chat GPT, and the answer was very interesting, and I like the answer, and I totally agree with the answer. So the answer was something like this: all the companies, they do want to reduce the cost, so they will be more than happy to fire uh, people who they don't need. And if they are using to generate code snippet, small bits and pieces, and they're just putting those things uh, into the code and they are just pushing it to the git, then they really don't need those developers. They can just simply have senior developers who actually understand how things work. And if they use chat gpt or any large language model or any copilot extensions, they'll be much more productive, and company won't have to pay for two developers, junior developer and senior developer. They can just have a senior developer, and it will be much more cost effective for the company. So I really like that answer, because you can use ChatGPT up to certain extent, but ChatGPT is not perfect, or any other large language model. They are not perfect. Even if they are designed for coding purposes, they are still not perfect. You will be able to achieve up to certain level. You will be able to develop certain things up to certain extent, but after that, if you start getting some error, and if you go back to chat gpt and if you try to ask what is this error, it may get into loop. And I have personally seen this quite a lot. I was testing chat gpt for creating a certain application. I was just curious how far I can go with that. It was able to do quite a good job for up to certain level, but after that there was this very complex error, which I understood what it is, because I have got that error in the past, and I wanted to see whether I will be able to resolve that issue with the help of ChatGPT. But then I got into a loop. I kept pasting the error, and it gave me some solution. And when I Im- implemented that solution, I got some other error. Then I used that error in the ChatGPT. It gave another solution, and then after like two or three attempts, I got back to the initial error, and then we got into that same loop. So if you don't understand why that is happening, if you don't understand how specific programming language work, how uh, different data structures work, and how to use those tools and techniques, it will be really hard for you to use ChatGPT. Initially, it will feel really good that you are able to develop applications so fast in relatively less time, but after some time, uh, you will get stuck, and you won't be able to come out of it. So what I would suggest is, if you are using ChatGPT, use it. It's good. It's there to help you, but don't use it just to implement certain things. Use it to understand things, and when you are able to understand things, and after that, you can use ChatGPT or any other copilot as much as you want. So yeah, it is very important for you to understand what you're doing, why you're doing, and how you're doing. Once you have answer to all those questions, I think it's good to use ChatGPT to increase your productivity. Well, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk, and I don't see any questions in the chat, so I will let you enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next Saturday, 12 p.m. UK time. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.